Hi everyone, it's Ethan or Miss back again for another video today, and welcome back to our Minnesota Wild franchise mode. In this one, we are going to be simming what is the off season of yet another disappointing season from the Minnesota Wild. Hopefully we'll be able to add some good pieces here to add to our current restructuring slash rebuilding team. But first, before we hop into the draft, I would like to take a look at the contracts because there are two players that I would like to re-sign or at least offer contract extensions to before we move on. So Zach Sanford obviously being one of them. He unfortunately went down to an 86. Obviously not having as great of a season this past season, but still I would like to offer him a contract of 6.5 million for the next 4 seasons, which will bring him up to being 34 years old, which I think is pretty fair. I think it's a pretty fair contract. Obviously, we're gonna have $45 million this off season, so we've got money to send. And Kevin Fiala is gonna be getting a 7-year deal for $5 million. I'm hoping they both accept, but I think they both will. They both want extensions, and obviously, players seem to take a pay cut, at least a little bit, come off-season time. So I guess quickly, I haven't really been doing this at all this year. I used to do it a lot, but I just want to see what this team's modifications have been looking like. So let's just sort of, oh, wow, okay, I just saw something crazy. So Sanford, let me see. Okay, let's sort it by overall, sorry. So Sanford, Tarasenko down to an 86. Obviously, Sanford down to an 86. Dumba still an 86. Rossi down to an 85. Lindholm still an 85. Fiala still an 84. DeKaiser only an 82. Greenway still an 82. Addison still an 82. Perlini. Schlopik up to an 82. Alnefelt staying at an 82. So did Nedeljkovic. So did actually, I think Eklund grew to an 81. Mason Shaw went down to an 81. Francis Lynn up to an 80. Connor DeWare 79. Cole Sillinger up to a 78, which is very good to see. Damien Giroux was 78. Sokolov, Fitzmyer, Fairbrother. So not a lot of great progression out of some players, but Stillman up a little bit. Ziska has not changed in overall, but his stats have gotten better, so that is good. What about Sebastian Henrique? Not too bad either. Ralph Dingard has not changed at all, apparently. So that's interesting. We've got some good growth out of Harper and Clapperton as well as Eric Alcock, as well as Laurent Grillo. So yeah, actually some pretty decent growth here. Jamie Hannon, 24 modifications, so that's pretty good as well. But yeah, I was just curious to check that out. Like I said, I haven't really checked this out in NHL 21 or NHL 20, so figured I might as well. Let's hop into the draft now, guys. Obviously picking at the 5th overall selection. Unfortunately getting shafted, moving down to the 5th overall selection, but yeah, let's take a look at what this draft class has to offer for us. So it's gonna be a defenseman, probably Petri Vukala. I'm not 100% sure how to say that. This guy would be interesting. Harry Addison, that would be interesting. We could say that it's Kalen Addison's brother. Obviously, I think they're like 7 years apart from each other, but that's honestly not that unrealistic. So let's sim the first overall selection. Fradden was a medium franchise centerman for the Montreal Canadiens. St. Louis gets Kobasu, who's a medium elite, and there's the first two forwards gone. Suhonen gone, a 76 medium elite defenseman. Addison, 78 offensive defenseman. That would have been great, so it definitely just is. Kalen Addison's brother, you could say. So, should we go with Andre Coe or should we go with Petri Vukala? We're going to go with Vukala. So, Petri Vukala or Andre Coe. I mean, I feel like a defenseman, well, I don't know what we need more, honestly, a defenseman or a forward, but Petri Vukala, I think, will probably be the shout. A 6'4" left-handed defenseman, just something we probably need more. So a two-way, that's not too bad. 15 points in 55 games isn't a lot by any means. Looks to be more of a defensive defenseman, but let's see, what was Co? Okay, so we definitely went for the right pick in Vukala there. Yeah, I would have been quite upset if we had ended up going for Co, so I'm glad we went with who we went. We've got another first rounder this year, which I forgot. So let's pick up a forward this time. Probably Leonard Downey. Very good. What is that, 70 points? Leonard Downey late in the first round. Are you going to be any good? Medium top 6 at 66 isn't too bad. And we sim to the second round now, just a few picks later. Maybe going for another forward here. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying Jeffrey Hart is probably the best option then, I guess. Let's see, a medium top 9, that definitely probably wasn't the best option. So that kind of sucks, but what can you do? Oh, we've got so many Germans. Which one should we go with? Maximilian Koch, I don't know, Stefan Sinziger, or Emil Hommel. We're going to go with Maximilian Koch. I really don't know. Let's just see out of all of them which one was the best one. Hommel wasn't that bad. Where's the other one? Sinziger. So probably Hommel would have been the best, I guess. Which, yeah, whatever. It's fine. I see goalies. We're going for a goalie just since we haven't gotten one yet. Nicholas Ackerman or Wade Schaefer. I think I'm going to go Wade Schaefer just because he's younger. Medium elite. Wow, sick. Okay. What was that other goalie? Might as well sim and see if he had been better. Shit. Let's go back to the third and see if he was selected or not already. But overall, I mean, not a bad pick at all from us. Where is he there? Schaefer, obviously, at 52 is bad, but he's a medium elite at least, so yay. He was a medium starter, so Ackerman was a little bit higher overall, but I mean, overall, we probably got the better one, so yeah. So we could go for another goalie here, and Dane Emerson, but maybe thinking probably another defenseman, so let's just go for Svedberg. Scout recommendation, Matthias Svedberg, 6'4", 18-year-old defenseman, low top 4, which isn't that bad actually, considering a 4th round pick. Tuukka Antila, or Ulf Schodin. Actually, let's go with Pat Gore. He's a 17-year-old plus a Canadian. Why not? Medium 7th is not very good. That was a medium top 4 from LA. That's a very good steal from them. Gail German, Dominic Horak, Hudson Ott. I really like that name. Hudson Ott. We're going with Hudson Ott, the 17-year-old. Low top 6. Not really getting any good draft picks here, guys. And I'm guessing this is probably, well, let's see. Do we have another pick? Oh, don't we have an Ottawa pick? Nope. I thought we had another pick this draft, but no, this is our last pick. So I guess let's see if we can find a guaranteed decent players. Torsten Ackerman looks to be the one we have most scouted. We're going to go for Tursunbayev, though, just because he's actually supposed to be drafted. So Ilya Tursunbayev, a low top 9. Oh, we do have another pick? I just didn't see it, I guess. Okay, my bad, guys. Let's go with Arthur Pidden, a goalie. Medium backup. So not that great of a draft overall. We got like 2 decent picks, I'd say, in Schaefer and our 5th overall selection. So yeah, obviously not great, but could have been worse. Fiala renews, and so does Sanford, which is good. So we definitely got them locked up for a long time now, and both on very friendly contracts, if you ask me. Zach Sanford at 6.5. I don't think that's as bad at all. It's obviously less than Lindholm, and they're the same age, and Sanford's a year older or a year younger or an overall higher. Jesus, sorry, my bad. All right, so expiring forward. So Chlobing wasn't a bad experiment. In all fairness, 29 points, but he doesn't want an extension with us. So I mean, wow, geez, he only has 63 career points, and 29 of them were with us. Um, yeah. Let's see, what does he want? He wants a decent amount of money, which obviously we can fork out, but I'm just gonna release him. Jordan Greenway, I would like to bring back. He wants a 3-year deal. I'm just gonna give it to him. He's just always gonna be a middle six player for us by the looks of it. William Eklund, I would like to bring back. He doesn't want an extension, but I will gladly give him a little bit more money than what he wants, so that's fine with me. Connor DeWare, he actually grew an overall. Jesus, he wants a lot of money. That's a bit excessive, don't you think, buddy? I'll give it to him because we have the money, but it's a bit much. Damian Giroux can come back for our AHL team. Dmitry Sokolov, I think I might release, to be honest. Yeah, why not? Is it Gianni? Yeah, Gianni Fairbrother. Relatively decent defenseman for us. Just going to sign him to a 3-year deal. It's a 2-way deal, so it's not going to hurt us that much. Ryan O'Rourke. Is it Ryan? It's Ryan, right? Yeah, Ryan O'Rourke. Hasn't really grown much the past, 3 seasons, so again, I'm just going to give him the same thing that Fairbrother's getting. Novak. 75 at 23, although he's not that bad. Kind of want to see if we can find some better players, but I'll sign Novak. We'll give him the same thing as all these AHLers have gotten so far. Beckman, though, we will release. Grillinger. Michael Grillinger. 66 at 20 at a low top 9 is not great. Skewen, 66 at 20 at a medium top 9 isn't great. Festerling, 65 at 19 is a little bit better, but he's still not very good because he's only a medium top 9. Saarinen doesn't look that good. Matvichuk also doesn't look that good. Neither does Krause. So pretty poor from the forwards. The forwards, I should say. So obviously Vukala is going to get signed. He'll play in the AHL for us, so we'll give him his ELC. Is there someone else I should be signing? Leonard Clapperton for the AHL as well. So that's 2 new AHL defensemen. Garrett as well, maybe. Is he Canadian? No, he's an American, so that's fine with me. Let's do forwards first. I meant to sort it by that earlier, so let's see. Alright, so Grelot, he is playing, and I think that's the Q. Yeah, so he can stay unsigned for now. Guerin, though, he is ready to go for the AHL because he's an American, so that's fine. Downey, he's playing in the Q as well, so I'm not going to sign him. And anyone else that's even worth the sign? Not really. Not for forwards, at least. What about defensively? Kielholma, we could, but meh, he's not that good anyways. I think I'll just skip out on all the defensemen for now. What about goalies, though? I mean, we obviously Hunter Jones can come back, which isn't a bad option. Just thinking, should I maybe go for Alcock or Berglund here? Or maybe Del Monte or Nicholson? Well, Del Monte actually wants, or needs an extension. Which, I mean, actually, you know what? We're going to sign Berglund because he needs an extension. I think we will release Hunter Jones for now. Mikkola will also be released. And Del Monte will be signed because he's a starter, or because he's got the good potential, but as for goalies, I mean, we have 2 medium elite goaltenders right now, and Nicholson and Schaefer. I don't think either of them will be getting signed this year, though, so, and those are the only goalies expiring. Defensively, we offered everyone a contract, and forwards, we offered everyone a contract, so let's see. Renew, join, I guess. Renew, reject. So Vukala rejected. Oh wait, no, he didn't reject. It said you won't regret. Sorry, I can't read apparently. So yeah, that's literally everyone signed. Was a quick 1 day of the re-sign phase. That did not take long at all. Potential wise, who is everyone we currently have signed? Um, where is our defenseman? Hello? Mm, wait, did he reject? No, okay, Vukola did not reject. I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, hello? Okay, so let's take a look at what this team is gonna look like this season, guys. The forward core will consist of Tarasenko, Sanford, and Rossi, and Lindholm, Fiala, and question mark, maybe Perlini. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we actually have some players that can compete for the for an NHL spot this year, such as Sillinger, Giroux, and Fritzmeyer. So wait, let's see. How many do we have right now? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 for sure. Then, well, I'd say probably 10 for sure with the wear. So then 2 spots will go to either, well, Sillinger for sure. And it'll be either Giroux or Fritzmeyer unless we sign someone. And then what about AHL? So obviously one of them can play in the AHL. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've got enough forwards signed. And then defensively now, we've got Dumba with DeKaiser. Then we've got Addison with... Yeah, we need a defenseman. We definitely need a left-handed defenseman. I mean, Fairbrother can play in the NHL. Obviously, he's not that great. I mean, he might get a boost this offseason, but really should be signing 2 NHL defensemen here. Preferably 2 left-handed defensemen. So, yeah. This is where Addison would have been cool. We could have signed, or we could have drafted him, and we could have had brothers. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd say. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I definitely got enough AHL defensemen signed as well. I wonder if I should sign Nikulin. Oh wait, he is signed. Never mind. My bad. And then let's check the goaltending, I guess. So obviously Alnefelt and Nedeljkovic again. Might look on expanding to a better goalie, and Alnefelt can be our backup because he's just not grown yet, unfortunately. Obviously, we have 5 goalies signed as well. So that was like I said, that was a pretty quick 1 day of contract extensions. Obviously, a big contract next year and Tarasenko expiring, but we'll see how that goes come this current season, because depending on how that goes, I don't know where we'll be with Vladimir Tarasenko, guys. Now, I'm really wondering if hiring a coach is gonna help us, because I don't have anyone signed. I just couldn't care less, to be honest. I mean, that's a very good coach. I wonder if it actually has anything to do with our team at all, because I don't have a coach signed in the Moncton series or in this series, or at least I haven't extended any of them. Sorry. So I might have one signed in Moncton, but it might auto sign a coach, but I have never signed one. So obviously, I'm thinking like Moncton has made the playoffs only 3 times in like the 9 seasons I've done, which obviously is not good at all. But it's, I don't know, like we obviously just made the playoffs for the 2nd season in a row, and like I said, we just don't have a coach signed. So I wonder if that really has any effect on our team or not. And I was kind of wondering the same thing with this team, because I was thinking this team this past season really should have been able to help us out, or help out each other and do something good this season or this past season, but unfortunately they weren't able to. Oh, how tempting. Oh, how tempting. Oh my god. As you guys know, Leon Draisaitl is my favorite player to ever embrace the NHL. Oh, how tempting. Oh, man. Uh, that is a lot of fucking money. But can you go wrong with a 96 overall Leon Draisaitl? I would definitely go like 15 mil at 6 years instead of like 17.5 million for 7. I think I'm gonna try this, guys. I'm gonna overpay probably a lot, but it's Leon Draisaitl. I mean, do I want to do this? How unrealistic is this? We we aren't a great team, obviously. We're trying to get better. How likely is it that Leon Draisaitl decides to come to Minnesota? That's the question. Oh, this could be game changing. What do I do? What do I do? 15 million for one player is a lot of friggin' money. That'll bring him up to 35, obviously. Maybe 5 years is a little bit more ideal. Leon Draisaitl. You know what? If he wants to come to the team, he has the option. I offered him a contract, guys. Holy shit. I was not expecting that this season. Okay. And I said we needed a left-handed defenseman. What about Mikhail Sergachev? A 91 overall, almost 70-point defenseman the past 4 years. We could offer him a contract. That's a lot of money. And I could basically just send away all our money between two players. Which is honestly kind of tempting, but that's just way too much money, man. See, 15 million for a 96, sure. 15 million for a 91, I don't know if I can justify that enough. I mean, Bobkov would be cool, but he's an RFA, so that's just not happening. Jacob Slavin was an interesting player to me, personally at least, because I feel like he's a very good player. How likely is that? Yeah. There are some very interesting players out here in free agency this year, guys. I mean, he only wants a 3-year deal, which really isn't that bad. I'd probably just give him 7 mil for the 3 years. I know that's not that much of a boost, but if we're getting Draisaitl, that's 15 million that we're giving away. So let's offer Jacob Slavin that. And I should look at another left-handed defenseman. This team could be changing a immense amount. Dennis Chalowski's interesting because he's pretty young. Would like bringing in a younger player on this team. Maybe he had a 2-year deal. It's not that much money. Probably give him like 2.5 for the 2 seasons. Jeez, this could be a crazy offseason, guys. Who are some players out there? Sepinen, very interesting. He was drafted by Arizona 5th overall not too long ago. He obviously is not that high overall, and I wouldn't mind giving up a 2nd round pick for that caliber of a player. Okay, I could totally cheese the game here. He doesn't want a lot of money at all. Let's offer him a 3-year deal at 3 million. This team could be changing a incredible amount, guys. Let's do it. 3 years at 3 million. I don't care if that's a 2nd round pick. I will gladly give that up for someone of that stature. You know, I may be going crazy this entire season of this Minnesota franchise, but I really want things to change. I want this team to be good, and I want a goalie added to this team. Philip Gustafson looks to be a potential option. Obviously, just playing in Calgary. I mean, really, I feel like Gustafson is probably the best option. He's the youngest goalie. He only wants a 1-year deal for whatever reason. I'll give him a 2-year deal at a little bit more money than what he wants. Now, I don't know how much money I've currently given out, so we're just gonna have to see. Oh wow, I just sent out 5 contracts. I'm gonna have to get rid of some players here, guys. I will gladly get rid of some of these players in hopes that we get some of these other ones. Okay, so let's just check forwards. How many do we currently have signed? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brendan Perlini, man. I might try to see if I can get rid of Perlini here, because then I really won't have to worry about the cap space probably. And obviously it said that Anaheim wants him, so maybe we're able to find a offer for him. Let's see, how many years does he have left? 3. Man, what a trash contract that was. Unfortunate, man. Yeah, okay, so I'd have to manually find a trade for Perlini, but I hate this. I was thinking I was in the trade screen, so I was clicking X to multi-select, but I was just wrong. Alright, let's try this again. Didn't mean to go over there. Let's go to the proposed trade screen. So, again, let's sort it by overall. Brendan Perlini. Let's see. So, like I said, Anaheim wants him. So does Arizona. Like I said, I wanted to give Brendan Perlini a home, but this has just not worked out at all. So, would he even make the team here? Yeah, you know what? You guys can have Perlini, so I can get Sepinen from you. Hopefully. I will take literally anything for him. Will that go through? It will not. Understandably, to be fair, I definitely have to give up on a draft pick here, so let's add our 4th in this upcoming draft. That won't go through. Are you joking, dude? You can take our 3rd then. I don't care. Are we chilling, brother? Jeez. Was not expecting that. I was definitely expecting that trade to go through. That's brutal. What the hell? Okay, I retained some salary. Will that make it any better? No, apparently not. I'm just going to go up by 5% each time. Damn, this really won't go through. I will have to overpay like a son of a bitch. Ah, jeez, man. This is brutal. Honestly tempted to just buy out Brendan Perlini at this point. I think we're just stuck with this contract, guys, unfortunately. Okay, so let's go back to our forwards and let's just see. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you know what? I'm just going to trade away Giroux right now because I don't really think we need him. Guskov and Douglas as well, they aren't that good. And Raphael Lavoie has just not grown at all since we've acquired him, unfortunately. But Drury as well, so that's what, 4 players? Who needs, like, just depth players? Let's just see. Okay, I mean, I guess Arizona, really. Let's just see. Can I just get a 3rd for these 4 players? That really won't go through. Okay, what about a 4th then? I really don't care all that much. I just want to clear up some cap or some contract space for us. So hopefully these will go through. There we go. So a 5th for those 4 players. That clears up our cap or our contract situation a lot. Doesn't really clear up the cap though. We don't actually have our 1st round pick this year. I forgot about that. Damn, yeah, we gave it up in the crew trade, I believe. So let's see. Brendan Perlini, man, that contract sucks. That really sucks. That was an L on my part, that's for sure. I don't know if I'd be able to get him though, okay? I have to get rid of him though. Like, I don't think I'll be able to get these players if I don't get rid of them, so I might just stay here in Arizona trying to get. So let's see. Can I give up? Oh, I'll have to give up on our probably 3rd rounder this year. And as for them, I will literally take your 4th rounder. and I will retain 50%. Like, I just need all the cap space I can get at this point. So, Brendan Perlini, let's try 40% first. Still a no-show, or a no-go from Arizona. What about 50%? Damn. Really have to give up more, man? That's crazy. I know we have some decent defensemen, so let's just see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Someone that has decent value. Antilla. Will that go through? That will go through. So, unfortunately, we have to retain so much salary on Brendan Perlini. But I think we'll be okay now to hopefully sign all these players. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take the risk, and since I'm going for Gustafsson, I will also be trading away Nedeljkovic. And you know what? I will just see if I can find a trade for... Actually, I was going to say I'll try to find a trade for Nedeljkovic, but I'm actually not going to do that because you guys know the AI sucks at signing goalies, so let's just find an actual home for Nedeljkovic. No, not Alderfeld, sorry, Nedeljkovic, there we go. Let's see, who needs a goaltender? So not Anaheim, not really Arizona, not Boston, not Buffalo, not Calgary. Wait, who was their goalie? Markstrom, damn. Okay, so Carolina isn't a bad option just because they obviously have the current roster space. So can we get their third next year? We can't. I don't know how, but whatever. Is there any skaters they have on the block? No. Goalies? No. Okay, well. Jeez. Okay, I guess we're just going draft picks then. We'll go their 4th this year and their 4th next year. That should go through, I would imagine. Are we good, game? Whatever. 4th for Nedeljkovic. Okay, so there. Now we have like $44 million in cap space. So let's see what happens here, guys. Like I said, this team could be changing a immense amount, and I really hope it does. I feel like this is kind of unrealistic, which I do apologize for. But at the same time, I don't know how unrealistic it is because we're a team that's, you know, we've got good young talent that's kind of on the come up. Why wouldn't some of these players want to come here, right? Let's go, guys. The 5th, Chalowski accepts. Sepinen accepts. We will see whether he signs. So, guys, okay. Moment of truth. Philip Gustafsson, Jacob Slavin, and Leon Draisaitl. I'm saying we get 2 out of 3, and I'm saying it's Draisaitl and Gustafsson. Slavin accepts. Fuck! Damn it! Damn it! So we did get 2 out of 3, but it's just not the 2 out of 3 that I was hoping for. Damn it, I really, really wanted Leon, man. Fuck. Damn it. I want to see how much they signed him for. They definitely went for the 60. Oh my god. 17 million. Almost 18 fucking million, man. Are we good? Like, I know eventually I'm sure NHL players will be making that amount of money, but like, that's unreal. Why would you go there? They have a #1 center on the way up. You'll get replaced in a few years anyways. Please, Drat, come to me. Damn it. Okay, well that definitely sucks. Now we're definitely going to have to sign a forward. So, I mean, defensively, obviously, our D-core is going to look very good now with Slavin, Dumba, DeKaiser, Addison, Chalowski, and Lins. That's a very good D-core, but we're going to need to sign a forward now. So, Tarasenko, Sanford, Lindholm, Rossi, Fiala, Greenway, Eklund, Shaw. I definitely need someone that can play in the top 6, ideally. So, let's see, guys. Can we find someone that can play in the top 6 for us? We definitely can. Nikolai Ehlers is very interesting. Didn't play that well this season. Actually doesn't put up as many points as I was kind of hoping for. I was definitely expecting more, to be honest. Maybe we'll come back to him. Yanni Gord is interesting. Could bring in at Ovi. Could bring Brandon Saad. Brandon Saad back, or was that Moncton? I think that was Moncton, right? Pretty sure. Okay, let's just sort it by forwards because that's obviously what we need the most right now. Thomas Hurdle is interesting. Dominic Kubalik as well. Thomas Hurdle, not a bad option really. Oh, wow, he played very well 4 and 3 years ago. He's kind of been on the low since then, but I mean those are some pretty solid stats from Thomas Hurdle. You know what? Yeah, let's go for Thomas Hurdle. You know what? A 3-year deal at 5.5. I hope that's just enough to make him want to come this way. We will see. Mikko Seppänen contract has been matched, so unfortunately he will go back to Arizona. So now we really should look at another forward here as well, because I kind of forgot about Seppänen, to be honest. So let's look for another forward. Preferably someone a little bit younger, though, again. Oh, I fucking love Kapanen. Honestly, probably my favorite Leaf. I know he's no longer a Leaf, but probably my favorite Leaf, if not Matthews, probably. But Kapanen, I would like to bring Kapanen. He's obviously really fast. 94 speed, damn. He could definitely play on the penalty kill as well, so yeah, you know, let's try Kapanen here. 2 years at 4.3. That's not too bad, I'd say. Don't know if he accepts that, though. I feel like Philly will definitely offer him more, which if that's the case, we'll come back and we'll look into it some more. But Elias Anderson, very good two-way player. Does he just not put up points? Doesn't really look like it. Is he an RFA? No, he's not. You know what? There's a team interested in Elias Anderson. You know what? I might just try to sign Elias Anderson because I feel like there's a very high chance that we won't be getting Kapanen. What about Dylan Dubé? Arguably a lot better than Anderson, point wise at least, and there is a team interested in him. So you know what? Let's try. Philly's also interested in Dylan Dubé, so let's try a 3-year deal. No, I'll do 2-year deal, but like we'll give him a little bit more money. 3.75 for 2 seasons. So there we go. So a few more contracts going out there, guys, to some forwards. Let's see. Thomas Hurdle we should hear from him. Wow, that was really fast from Dubé. Kapanen accepts as well. So okay, if we get all 3, that'll be really nice. Okay, so we end up getting all 3, which is very good. So this team is going to be really good this season, guys. Well, I hope at least. This team could be dirty. So let's see. Forward core, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So Dwyer will definitely be the one out while Sillinger goes in. But that's a pretty solid forward core. We've got a better starting goaltender now. I'd say overall our forward core is better. We don't really have like a number 1 forward. I mean, Tarasenko's kind of that, but kind of the same thing defensively. We don't really have like a number 1 defenseman. And we don't really have like this top tier starter, but we have a good goalie tandem. So I think this team could really do some damage in the next season, guys. I'm very excited to see what this team is going to do now. Obviously, Thomas Hurdle just came off a Stanley Cup win in San Jose, so hopefully he'll be able to bring that leadership to our team and help us out here. So as we sim on to the next season, I'm going to end the episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Like I said, I feel like this one was a little unrealistic. I don't know why I just went all crazy here, so I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys are okay with it, though. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. I am very excited to see what this team can produce next season. So thank you guys all so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.